Okay, Virgo, I'm back. I'm so sorry for the interruption. My device is not fully charged, so sorry we got disconnected. So for those tuning in for the continued reading for Virgo, we have energy work, change in direction, and see only love. So there is some energy work that still needs to be investigated. It seems like Virgos will have to go internally in order to manifest, bring out and bring forth what it is that God wants you to pay attention to, which could be hindering or blocking this process, this dream or manifestation. And it has a lot to do with the direction, something that you're doing. Something needs to change, okay? And maybe some of you think you're doing enough, but it may not be enough, okay? There's something that you're doing that is not manifesting what it is that you would fully, like. And see only love. So, some of you are like, I'm trying, and I'm giving my best. And God is like, hey, I know, but I need you to try something new. I need you to dig a little deeper. I need you to go within. I need you to sacrifice. There needs to be more. I require more of you. When some of you think you're giving more, you're giving your all, God could be saying, it's not enough. Especially when it's something that he wants to bring forth out of you. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If it's not bringing forth the results that God has envisioned for your life, it's not making, it's not going to make sense because, no matter what you do, if it's not aligning with your life purpose, it's always going to be temporary, okay? So these could be some temporary and parallel times that you're going through if you're not manifesting the vision or doing the things that God needs you to do. You could be growing in one area and not growing in the next, and that could be what is hindering this full manifestation. Okay, it's like you're failing to, look at the big picture, okay? And let me do some final cards on your angel's advice. So God says it has to do with your past, okay? A woman of your past that you loved very, very, very much. Some of you really want an equal yoke. I think a woman of your past played a role in your life, and some of you could be just dwelling on this past relationship with a woman, or maybe some woman that just really meant a lot to you. It's causing you to, it's a woman that left you behind because of, it's almost like she's saying, there's a list of things about you that I don't like, or there's a list of things that you do that it just annoys me, or something about not making this woman happy. And maybe you guys are saying you have a list of people that are not attracted to you, a list of people that don't like you, a list of people that you want to be with, but it's not going anywhere. And some of you may need to find out, what it is that is turning people off. It sounds a lot like Leo's reading. What are you doing, Virgo, that are turning your partners off, okay? Or just making people unattracted to you. You have to find the reason. Sometimes you have to look at the ugly parts of yourself in order to actually fix what it is that the world sees as wrong. It's not about trying to make people like you. It's about really looking at these flaws and trying to make them right, making your rights, making your wrongs your right. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. Let's look at your money, Virgo. God, can you please let me know what's up with Virgo's money? All universal Virgos. What's up with your money? All universal Virgos. What's up with your money? All universal Virgos. Some of you are relying on your spouse for support. Okay, some of you are relying on your mate to bring in the money. Can you tell me more? Some of you are contemplating on leaving. Okay, maybe your spouse is thinking about leaving you, or this is part of the financial. Some of you could be in an upside down situation if you're not careful. Some of you are thinking about leaving to go help your spouse, going out in the world to help your spouse bring in some money because you've been comfortable at home. And some of you stay-at-home moms are probably going to be returning to the workforce to make it happen, to equal out that income, because your spouse could be, overburdened. Yeah, and it shows that some woman from the past is causing problems. So maybe some of you all's relationships or marriage is suffering because some side chick is coming in and taking that extra. And you're asking your husband, hey, can we go do this or can we do that? And they're like, no, not right now. And you're like, why? You usually have money left over and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, it's not a good time. Well, maybe you're thinking and you're watching your husband or your wife and you're like, something is up. So that could be the problem. So some of you are dreaming and manifesting and trying to figure out what you can do to bring in extra income. Some of you are ready to take a gamble because you're tired of your financial state at this time. So some of you will be trying to manifest some money and leave your past behind. Some of you are ready for a new future, a breakthrough. Okay, some of you are ready to close some doors on certain chapters in your life, and the only way to do that is to manifest the money to lighten the load so you can welcome your new future. Okay, and some of you are trying to balance some things out with marriage. I see more with marriage. Some of you want to propose, you want to celebrate, you want to be able to give your partner something to celebrate, to bring healing into your relationship. Some of you want to, how is this healing? Yeah, you want to bring your partner healing. Okay, so some of you, your partners are stressed out because maybe you've lost your job and they're carrying the load. Yeah, you've been down and out and you really want to, show your wife that you really appreciate her for having your back, or vice versa. Maybe the wife wants to return the love and show her husband that she really appreciates him for having her back while she went through this hard time and relied on him so heavily. Okay, so that's my advice for you, Virgo. Okay, some of you your lives will be under some reconstruction so you can get back on the right track and get things moving in the direction that you see fit. That will help lighten the loads for your partner. Some of you are trying to manifest a new life so you can welcome a new baby, a new fiance. Some of you are trying to make room for that. Some of you are trying to get an extra job to work hard so you can buy a house so that you can impress some new woman that may come your way, so you can show her that you have something worth offering. Some of you want to be the man. You want to show your future prospects that you're worthy and that you're capable of having their back and being down with them and taking care of them if necessary. Okay, so some of you are striving for great things right now, but it seems like there's some gray areas that are going to need to be taken care of before moving forward. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in and being faithful listeners. I really enjoy your time. Peace and love.